Get the cracks on. Good morning, everybody. Hey, you're watching Cool the Cornstar. I'm a 23-year-old farmer from Central Iowa. And well, if you're not really into farming, you might be into watching Getting Me Something Done today. Anyway. Today we got some big stuff going on. First things first, we got Dave, our tile man, out here in the $1 Million Bin site.
I'll give you $8 if you jump in there.
Only 8?
What I was wondering is if you can get your concrete poured, of course you're going to have it down deeper, but then if we can put a layer of rock and then put tile around the outside.
Yeah. Yes, that's.
And that would be just like a basement.
Originally, we were just gonna stick 2 tile inlets right in the center of this, and they would basically act like a giant bathtub drain, and then it would run down a tile down the hill here. But now we're thinking of still doing that in the middle, but we're also gonna be putting a tile all the way around this, just like you would with the basement of a house, just making sure we're keeping all that water away. While nothing's here, it's the time to do it. It might be a little overkill, but I'd rather go overkill than underkill. So Dave's running off to go get his laser, and I think he's gonna bring his backhoe here later. We need to get the water out of the bottom of the pit here because the concrete guys can't work on anything while it's a swamp there. So we're gonna be digging out a little tag outlet here, sticking in a little tile. If this will be lower, all the water will run to there. We'll take a sump pump, we'll pump it out. Well, Dave's working on that. The concrete guys are over here going full speed ahead. They got the backhoe rolling and the Bobcat. They're trying to get this to grade here. They have a laser set up over there. So then they go along with this stick here, and that sinks to the laser, so then they know if they're at proper grade or not. First day on the job, right?
Yeah, exactly.
If you guys didn't know, he's the tape measure guy, so this is a big step up.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah, that's a job you want to keep.
And I thought I'd show you guys something kind of cool here. Look at the side of the pit here, and you can see those black streaks that are running straight down. That's where earthworms dig down, and we like the earthworms because they dig those little tunnels underground, so when it rains, that water falls right down the little tunnel holes and it gets super deep into the ground. So that's how we build our subsurface moisture up. Really cool. Here, I'll zoom in a little bit for you. Look at that.
Now, what would this be?
So this is the hopper bottom.
The big one?
Yep, what they're thinking of doing is, I think it's like a 2-foot ring around the outside here, 2 foot deep.
Okay.
That's where all the weight will sit on, so that's where the posts and stuff will go. And then the inside would just be like a 6-inch pad.
We got rebarb here, and you know the price of metal lately. Psh, there's a lot of rebarb here. Got to go to the tire shop right now. I have a tire off of Cooper's skid loader trailer, bale trailer, whatever you want to call it. That little flatbed trailer that we've been using going to the cemetery and stuff. Are you wanting to change a tire? This guy here, he's a professional at finding little bitty leaks. And he's good at ramming into the wall. Nobody's seen it. I didn't see a thing. One thing I like about this tire shop, they guarantee it till it goes flat. All right, we got people pulling in here now. We're gonna make a little hole to relieve. Hey buddy, how you doing? Good. I didn't see you. Where were you hiding this morning?
I was in the truck.
Were you taking a nap?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Long day.
Well, I did wake up pretty early, like 5 or 6 o'clock.
Well, it's a long trip up here too. You can take a nap whenever you want. All right, we gotta get back over here, see what Dave's doing. Do you know what he's doing?
Yeah.
He does?
Hey Dad, you called dig number, right?
Well, yeah. Why, are they out digging now or something?
So a little safety tip for everybody. If anyone's ever around any sort of trench or anything like that, you never want to go down in there, because if I was in the bottom of that and the sidewall caved off, it would collapse on me and I'd suffocate. I mean, we can see right there where those sidewalls caved away a little bit. I mean, it wouldn't take anything but to be working on your knees right by that wall and have that whole thing come fold over on you. And the worst part is, once you're completely covered up, the backhoe guy doesn't know where you're at, so it's not like he can just take the backhoe and dig the dirt off the top of you, because what if he catches your shoulder or your head? But I guess I gotta be completely honest, if I was the guy in the backhoe and I saw that happen, I would use the backhoe, because I would rather have someone be missing an arm than be dead. But that's just little stuff around the farm here that we gotta be thinking about. Safety's always gotta be on our mind. little not very well-known fun fact about me is before I started the YouTube channel during the summer times, my side job that I would kind of do to bring in some extra money was I helped build grain bins. That's exactly what the little guy here in the yellow is doing. That's what I would do. So they just got done digging this out with the backhoe. And what they're doing now is they're bringing in lime. They're gonna layer this really thin, and they're gonna be driving over it. They're gonna pack it down. I have this little packing machine right here that they'll run over it once it's about yay thick. And then they'll keep stacking that up layer after layer after layer until it's at the desired height they want. We just wanna make sure we don't get any air pockets under there, because then stuff will start to settle, and then concrete will crack, and then we'll have structural integrity issues. And that's definitely not what we want when we got like 600,000 pounds up there. You guys see the little laser stick that Adam's got in his hand? You remember what that does? Well, Marissa over here has got a really long one that she can set down into the hole, and then Dave's got his little laser going right there, so that way they can get the correct grade in the bottom of the hole, because we need that tile to be at the right angle to run down, so that way we don't have plugging issues. What do you think of the backhoe? I haven't got to dig with it yet. Nice and easy, Dad. Don't fall in.
With that hair, you'd look like a drowned rat.
Mud water. Yeah, water that grass.
Well, we got our nitrogen bar sold here, but I guess the guy that's coming to get it is from Wisconsin. There's a few parts here, brand spanking new. We always kept a few parts on hand just so if something went wrong in the field. Like here, this is this piece here, and then we kept a few springs and stuff, so we're gonna let the guy have them. That way, if he has any issues, he's got a few parts with it. We got to get things started up here, get the engine going. We need to fill up our air brakes on the semi. But this is what they call an airbag. This thing should raise way up to here. It makes the truck ride a lot smoother with the weight and stuff. So I'm going to start the engine up, and this should start to rise in a little bit, and you'll see it puffing up.
Well, that was draining out. We went and ate lunch. I'd say we probably took a good foot of water out of there. So, I mean, you couldn't see those big chunks in there earlier. I don't think the concrete guys stopped. Look at that. This is like an hour of progress. You guys are fast. I tell you what, they are a lot better at this than when I did it, because we put all this in there first, and then we put this in, and it wasn't very fun. This just gives you guys a little bit better visual. The concrete's gonna go down all the way to here around the outer circle, where basically all the way to the bin is actually gonna be sitting, because the hopper bottom sits on stilts. We're gonna have like 95% of the bin's concrete just in this outer ring going all the way around. And then in the center there, it's just gonna be like 6 inches deep, just basically just completing the pad essentially. You'll also be running this rebar through there as well. And that just helps build the strength of the tensile strength of concrete. Something like that, makes concrete stronger. And I've never seen rebar like this before. It's got some sort of coating on it. It's extremely light. This is fiberglass. Never seen fiberglass rebar before. Normally it comes in metal chunks like this. Oh, we're gonna let the concrete guys do their things. They took all the chances of rain out for the rest of the day now, and it's dry enough to go spray. So we're gonna go do some soybean spraying. Now we're over here at the farm that we call Lee's. This is 74 acres. We've been rained out of the field for a solid week now, and these soybeans have literally doubled in size. And looking at the weeds in here, doesn't look like a ton of pressure, so that's a good thing. Now we have roughly about 350 acres left, so that's a pretty solid day. It's about 4 o'clock now, so let's see if we can get 2 fields done.
Well, we got Cole into a different field now. He's not here yet, but we're just trying to get the trailer set up so when he pulls in, he can fill up quick and he doesn't have to waste time, taking time to get everything set up for him. These gloves are All right, the guys from Wisconsin got everything loaded up.
Okay, I just got Lee's done here, 78 acres actually, and I feel like I've been absolutely hit by a bus. I feel like you do when you're just about ready to fall asleep when it comes to an energy level. So I'm gonna just set the camera down here and spray. We'll be back when we get done.
I just swam. I just swung by the pit here that Dave dug today to try to get some water to flow away from the main pit. I just turned on the septic tank. Oh, geez, my mind, where am I? I just turned on the septic. Gotta think what it's called. My mind. I'm thinking about our beans and how Cole's making out. I just turned on our sump pump to pump water out of the angle here to get more water out of the pit. Looks like hopefully tomorrow we can get some cement poured here. It'd be really nice to be able to get cement poured and get things so the cement can harden up. Things are starting to move along here. Well, that's one thing about being a farmer. I don't know about you guys, and I'm sure you guys do the same, or if you're a gardener or house painter or roofer, you always go by and you're looking at your product and you're looking, and every night you kind of drive by, is it growing? What's it look like? And that's what I do on my way home. I go by a bunch of our cornfields, bean fields, and kind of look things over. The weeds dying, or are they not? You know, like him, is he gonna be dead? Is he? Well, he looks pretty well wilted over, but you've all seen it before where you think something's dead and then all at once the next day you look over and bing, sticking straight up. All right, enough mumble jumble. Just took a minute to kind of look, see how things are looking out here. I'm gonna run back to Cole's truck. Got the doors open. I am ready to go home and eat. Cross over the rows I go. All right, take a look at this new soap, guys. This is pretty awesome.
So we got the 78 acres over at Lee's done, and then we got the north side of Mary Lou's right across the road here done, and then over there on that big hill, I got that done. So let's see, what is there left over here? So there's about 130 acres left over this hill, and then we are done spraying soybeans. Now I apologize, I just now realized that you guys are all foggy because I was in the air conditioning in the cab and it's like 4,000% humidity outside.
Baby locked in the origin, turn the lines.
You know, now that my voice is all low and stuff, I could probably nail the high part of Take On Me by Aha, but I'm not gonna try it because copyright. Oh, it's about, oh geez guys, let me cover up a little bit here. That's about all I got for today. It's a beautiful night to call it quits a little bit early. Remember guys, we have Cornstar Farms merch available through the link in the description. 15% off Pit Vipers down there as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see ya in the next one.